Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Mr. Jason Mann. Jason Mann.
You sound fantastic.
He's Jason Mann. Jason Mann.
So, backstage,
Jason Mann.
Thank you, Jason Mann. That was a lovely fade out.
Jason Mann.
When we were backstage.
Let's hear it for Jason Mann. Jason Mann.
I love that we spent a significant amount of time figuring out which musical pieces were in place to do the intro. And then when you guys all got on stage and started playing, you were like, wait, Norton does the intro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So anyway, hi, how are you? I am tasked with welcoming you back from intermission. Did everyone intermiss well?
Yes.
I don't know if that's the right. So my name, for those of you that are new, if you have not yet had the chance to lean over to someone in front of you or beside you and go, who's that big dude? Who's the dude with the hair? Why is he on stage? My name is Jason Mann, and I'm not an actor, so you haven't seen my face on the show, but I did have a little bit of music on the show, and as most of you may or may not know, I'm about to give you insider information about Hollywood and the television industry. If you have 4 to 9 seconds of a song on a television show, you get to do conventions for 17 years. Listen, I didn't write the rules, but I'm okay with them. No, these guys, it's the funnest job in the world. We've been doing it for a really long time, and yeah, whenever they invite me, I'm like, yeah, of course. I'd be playing music somewhere, probably, even if it's alone in my room, but to go to places like Philly and play and get to hang out with my buddies and meet new folks is always my pleasure. So this is my concert. This is also my Q&A. We like to call it my Quancert. I can tell by that round of applause, this is going to go really well. Thank you. So I'll play a couple tunes. I'll tell a couple stories. If you have any questions, feel free. Otherwise, I will just entertain you to the best of my ability while we wait for the real actors to get back from lunch. When the night is come, the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. In the sky, we'll upon. She tumbled and fall. Oh, the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If ever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. Thank you. I wrote that song during COVID. I was just, you know what I mean? We weren't allowed to stand. We had to do it 6 feet apart, and that's too far. You know what I mean? So, I'm glad you liked it. Thinking about recording it. I don't know. We'll see. My heart's a question between every beat. I've got an answer beneath my feet. I'm falling apart, but I never know why. I've walked every road, but the one is right. Been chasing my tail instead of my dreams. Life's just a game, but you play it for keeps. The world is kind, the world is cruel. The world you find depends on you. When did I stop believing? Wake me from this sleep. Wake me from this sleep. Save me from these dreams. When did I stop believing? I guess I'm alive, but I tend to forget. I remember the taste, and this isn't it. My heart holds a question, I don't have a clue. Strange, we forget everything we knew. When did I stop believing? Wake me from this sleep. Wake me from this sleep. Save me from these dreams. When did I stop believing? When did I stop believing? Wake me from this sleep. Wake me from this sleep. Save me from these dreams. I'm ready to start believing. Okay. So, I'm a singer-songwriter, and when I first moved to Los Angeles, we musicians and actors lived a very similar existence in the sense that like everybody's just waiting for a gig, and there's multiple types of gigs you can get, and some of them is like, okay, sweet, that I will take that work and I will get paid for that work and I will forget I ever did that work. And then there are, some jobs you get where you're like, this is awesome. This is, life-changing. This is going to be, so this is why I came out here. And so for actors, they go on auditions and they get callbacks, and then they go to, producers, and then they get the job. And not everybody knows this, but there's the process that musicians have, which is very similar, but it's for musical placements. So it's like your songs that you've recorded, they have their own auditions and their own callbacks and their own journey. And so, you have like musical libraries, and the music supervisor will go, I need an upbeat song for this particular type of thing, and it needs to be, sometimes they have specifics, sometimes they don't. So sometimes they're like, I need a pop, male vocal, maybe they even have beats per minute, or like how, upbeat it is. And so that was kind of my normal side gig. I would perform, play music, record music, but then the stuff that I had done also was always kind of in these music libraries, and you get a call that goes, hey, we submitted you for this show, you're on the short list, you'll know within a day or two whether your song's going to be on blah, 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 blah. And I had, probably a couple dozen, maybe more, of, shows maybe you've heard of that my music was on, that went through that process, like Parks and Rec or Happy Endings, Up All Night, just a bunch of like network sitcom-y stuff. And then obviously Supernatural, that was one of them. Yeah. One time only, I got a call from a director, and he was like, hey, I want you to write a song for this movie. He brought me in, sat me down, watched the scene, told me what the character was feeling, what he was going through, and so and the song I just sang was that. It was from a movie called Where Hope Grows, and I think it's still on Netflix. I don't know. It was recently. I don't know. Anyway, that was a long story.
Nice. What year was that?
Trying to stretch it out. Hi.
Hi, Jason. That last one was a new one in the rotation. It's very pretty. I like it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So what happened with that song is,
so, would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet unicorn?
Dragon.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to tell you why? Unicorn.
You want to
I don't know.
switch it out?
No, I'm kidding. Did you see the movie about unicorns that came out recently?
I have not yet. No.
They're pretty scary. When you asked me if I wanted a pet dragon, I immediately, in my mind, rewound the clock about 10 years to us getting ready for karaoke, and Rob was dressed as Khaleesi, and he had a dragon on his shoulder, and I don't really remember how it happened, but somehow I got a video of him introducing me to his pet dragon, and he was doing a really good Khaleesi voice, and it was awesome. So dragon, so that's why.
Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Can we hear Perfect Spot?
I think so.
May we hear Perfect Spot?
Yes. Oh, did you thought I was not playing it because you weren't grammatically correct?
I mean,
No, I would.
Stretch it out.
Yeah. No, I think I'll give it a shot for you. Yeah. Thank you for the question.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you for the question.
So, your music actually is my office music. I have your albums on rotation.
Oh.
And I was just wondering, because it's becoming that time of year soon, probably a lot sooner than my friends want, will you be doing another Christmas album?
Did you mean specifically this year?
I can wait.
Okay. I would love to do another Christmas album. I had an absolute blast, and it was the start of something that I had no idea I was getting myself into. So, 12 years ago now, something crazy like that. I called up a bunch of my buddies that were on television, and I said, I'm gonna do a Christmas album. Do you have any interest in singing your favorite Christmas tune? I'm gonna record it in my living room in LA, and you can come over and we'll hang out and drink some eggnog and sing a Christmas tune. And I'm gonna put it into an album and, you know, see what happens. And to my utter shock and amazement, everybody said yes. And I was like, okay, I was not prepared. I didn't know it was gonna be a thing. I thought it was just gonna be like a fun little, you know. And so after we finished, let's see, Jensen sang a song, Jared sang a song, Misha sang a song, Rich, Rob, Julie, Matt Cohen's wife, Mandy. Am I missing anybody? Amy Cooney, another friend of ours. Am I missing anybody?
Jared.
I said Jared.
You weren't paying attention,
Anyway,
girls.
and it was an absolute blast. Like, it was just so fun. And it was, shockingly enough, it was super popular, which I was like, oh, we should do this again, but we should do a real one. Like, go in the studio, get actual, you know, real equipment, not just me and my brother in our living room, going like, I don't know, there's a shaker around here somewhere. But yeah, so that kind of started the whole Covers with Friends thing, and so now we've done, I think, four or five records, and we did a live show in Rome, just a blast. And to answer your question, yeah, I mean, I would do a Covers with Friends record every other year until I'm dead, because they're fun. Like, there's no reason not to do them, except it's sad now, because the show, when it was on television, it wrangled everyone. Like, they were all in the same place. Now, everybody's everywhere, and everybody's schedule's crazy, so it would take a long time to find everybody and put them in the studio. That's not to say it couldn't happen. It could, maybe, hopefully, maybe will, I don't know. But I would love to do another one. And then I should do another Christmas one. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye for it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Really good.
So first of all, my niece Krista, not your wife Krista, is up in heaven laughing right now that her old Aunt Maureen is actually here asking a question.
I love that so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, because I'm old and 65 and forgetful, what year was the movie that you wrote that song for? Two songs, one song ago?
Excellent question. I'm going to give you an answer.
Okay.
If you happen to look up that answer and it is a different number than the number I give you, it was not intentional.
You're forgetful like me.
Yeah. I'm going to say it was when I still lived in LA. It was before I moved back to Virginia. and it was a couple years before I moved back. So I'm gonna say 2015,
Okay.
14, 15, 8, 7. We're gonna go with 14.
Okay.
We'll go with
And
14? Yeah, we're gonna go with 14.
I already,
15.
okay.
No, I'm gonna go with 14. I'm just
I already forgot the name of it, so I need Vicky Garcia there to write it down for me, the name of it.
It's actually a funny story. The name of it changed, so I don't know which name of it is attached to the movie. Because, I don't want to ruin the movie for you if you go see it, but it's essentially about a guy that's struggling with depression and a bunch of other stuff, substance abuse, and he meets somebody and that person helps him change his life, turn it around, and, happily ever after. And that song plays at kind of his crisis moment, his rock bottom before he turns it all around. And so, because it's at that moment, the song that my buddy Aaron Beaumont and I wrote is called When Did I Stop Believing? And it's basically kind of when did I stop believing in life? When did I kind of give up? And why doesn't everything feel the way it should feel? Or, and so then when I brought it to the director and I played it for him, he was like, this is perfect. This is exact, you nailed it. It's awesome. But it's so depressing. I was like, yeah, that's what you asked for. I was like, yeah. And he goes, I love it. Can we change it to, I'm ready to start believing? And so sometimes sometimes I play it one way, sometimes I play it the other way. It's pretty much the same, just that one line. So anyway, to answer your question, I don't know if it's credited as ready to start believing or when did I stop believing.
Okay. And is it on an album or?
It isn't actually.
Excuse me.
No, this conversation makes me feel very guilty. I should record it and put it out, and I will do that someday in the next 12 years.
All right.
Thank you so much for the question. Yeah, that was my new 12-year-old song. Hi.
Hello. I'm enjoying your mustache.
Thank you.
I have some questions since you're a man with a mustache and therefore now represent all men with mustaches.
True story.
For this audience.
Uh-huh.
I know that they've been trying to come back for a few years now, and I do see them occasionally. Do you think they're back? What's your rationale? What's your thought? And does your wife like it?
You have such insight into the male psyche to end with that part of the question. Listen. I think it's back. I think it is back. The question is, how long will it stay? That's really the determining factor, because beards were out for a while, and then they came back, and they stayed.
But not
They're
goatees, they're gone.
What's that?
Goatees, they're passé.
Excellent point. Yeah, excellent counterpoint to my point. Beards came and stayed. Goatees came and went. Unless you're Guy Fieri.
I apologize to anyone.
Now, the question with mustaches is this. Many years from now, when I see pictures of myself with a mustache, will I apologize or not?
To whom?
Everyone. So I don't know. I feel like the stash had its moment, and then it went away for a really long time. And it's back. I hope it has some staying power. I would like for it to have some staying power, mainly because it's on my face.
And your wife?
Hates it. Hates it with a fierce passion. I did not actually have this mustache when I got here. So,
Thank you.
yeah, you guys, your reaction made it feel like I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I'm allowed I'm allowed to have a mustache.
Just not at home. Yeah, okay.
Don't tell her, please. No, I have at various times in my life had just lots of different facial hair things. I had a beard down to about here, like almost wizard length. It was, I would say, past lumberjack, but not quite to wizard. No, ZZ Top is that's all the way down. No, never, I couldn't possibly. I had it for, well, I'll say this, I had it for years. Like, you had to, because it only grows so fast. And my daughter, I think I had the beard soon after she was born. So I had a beard for the first, 2 years, 3 years of her life. And then I shaved it. And she called me new daddy for a long time. And of course, she was sweet, innocent. She had I couldn't correct her. I couldn't tell her, like, sweetie, people look at me funny when you say that. She didn't understand. But they did. They did indeed. We would be anywhere, grocery store, restaurant, and my daughter, Kingston, would go, Mommy, new daddy, can we go? Meanwhile, my son was an infant, and Kingston was 2, 3. And so she'd say, Mommy, new daddy, can we go? And everybody would be like, all right, buddy. I don't know why I wanted to tell you that, but I did. So the mustache, we'll see. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
I'm sweating now. Hello.
Hi, I'm Jess, and speaking of Christmas albums, how in the world did you get Jared to sing on your Christmas album? Because he does not sing.
That is an excellent question. And I will tell you the whole story. You ready?
I'm ready.
I said, Jared, do you want to sing on my Christmas album? Then he said, yeah. I don't know. I will say this. So I did record it in my living room. I recorded almost everything. Wow. But at that time, Jared and Jensen, that was before they had eased into the part of the show where they were like, listen, we don't work Fridays, we don't work Mondays. You get us a little bit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if you're nice. Plan accordingly. This was when they just worked. They lived in Vancouver, and we saw them when we went to Vancouver to see them. And so when I called up Jay, I was like, hey, you want to do this thing? He was like, yeah, I'm in. I'm not in LA for the next, 4 months or something. And I was like, all right, cool. And they had like a little sound truck that they had on set that it was really just for like voiceover stuff. So if they finish a scene and there's a plane flying overhead or there was something, they could just real quick go in the truck and do the line again to get it, so they didn't have to necessarily do ADR later. And Don was their sound guy, and he was super cool. Loved music, loved helping and doing stuff. And so the plan was I was just gonna go up there and record that song for Jensen on the set in their little sound booth truck thing in between takes. And so that's pretty much what we did, and it was super fun. And we were walking to the sound truck, and Jared was walking back from Crafty, I think, And he was like, where y'all going? And we were like, oh, we're going to the sound truck, going to sing some Christmas music. And he was like, cool. I was like, you want to come? And he was like, yeah, I'll come hang out. So then we got in there and Jensen did his song and Jared was like, that was really good. And I was like, do you want to sing one? And he was like, yeah, sure. So we went, we had a couple things recorded and I was like, which one of these do you like? And he was like, I like that one. So we just did it. There you go. That's the story.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's actually funny. So that Christmas album was the first time we used that sound truck for that, but then we knew it was an option. And so when we did the Covers with Friends record, I went up to record Jensen's part on that, and we were in the booth he was getting ready to do a take of Simple Man, and the walls to the recording trailer started shaking, and you could like hear it in the mic, and we were kind of like, it sounded like an earthquake, especially, you know, because everything's turned up, you got the headphones on, and we were like, what is that, you know? We were like, wait. And so we're looking around going, is it, what is it? And then we kind of laughed. We were like, oh, they were parking Baby beside, that's where the parking spot for the cars was. And so they were backing Baby up into her parking spot right beside the sound truck. And of course, the bass from Baby was reverberating through the speakers and making, you know, it just sounded like a rumble. And so then when we finished that take, Don was like, hey, give me a second, I'm gonna filter out that thing, or I'm gonna, you know, cut that dead space out where we waited 10 seconds before the whatever. And I was like, nope, leave it there for me. So as a little kind of wink to that experience, if you ever have the CD for Simple Man, and you turn it up kind of loud in the beginning before all the music starts, you can hear Baby.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of a fun little Easter egg we put in there.
Nice. Wow.
Another Monday morning, sea of green winter coats, briefcases trudging to work, but somehow she just floats. The train doors slide open, stern faces piling. By the time they open, everybody's smiling. The streets light up wherever she goes. She don't know just how it flows. The streets light up wherever she goes. She doesn't know. Butterfly in the city. It might be October when the man said the sky is gray. But if you get to know her, still swear that it's May. And sure just where she's going, clear just where she's been. And the face you see is glowing, every mouth has a grin. Streets light up wherever she goes. She don't know just how it flows. Everybody has a rainy day. She is no exception. When she gets down, she gives enough light. It all comes back in her direction. She's lighter wherever she goes. She don't know just how to flow. I felt a little tiny tickle and I was like, am I gonna make it? I didn't make it. Hi.
I just bought an album from you, like right outside. I don't know if you remember me, but
I do.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you for promoting my table like that. Yes, I do have albums for sale.
Well, I wanted to say thank you for the autograph for one, and then also I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite song to record Christmas-wise, like with the cast?
Yours.
You're trying to get me in trouble. Well, I'll say this. Probably Jensen. He and I have been buddies since before the show, and we music was kind of why we're buddies. You know, it was kind of what we, I don't know, what got us together. We would jam and play music, and we being able to go to set and hang out and then kind of be a fly on the wall with kind of a reason to be there, you know, like having something to do that brought me up there was kind of a fun part of the process. So I would say that one, probably.
Well, what season did you guys record, like when you were recording the music? What season was you doing?
Which season? Why don't you just ask me which episode they were filming? Why don't you say, hey, what line did Jensen say in the show right before he recorded his song in the Christmas album? I don't know. It was, the Christmas album came out in 2012?
Right before the movie.
2067. Yeah, I think it was like 2012. Which means it would have been season. Oh, I see what you were saying.
Now you got it.
Season 6 or 7. Yeah, I see what you did there. Well done, you. Thank you for the help. I apologize for not seeing it. Season 6 or 7, I think, roundabout, something like that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
2014, 7, 8, 9, 8 or 9. Somewhere in the first part of the second half. I don't know. Excellent question. Hey, Billy. Billy, come here for a sec.
I'm busy.
Please give it up for Billy Moran. I don't know if you know this or not, but Billy has his own album, and he made me promise to bring him out here so that he could play a song for you guys. That's a total lie. I'm throwing him under the bus, and he's really mad at me right now. But I would love to request a Billy Moran original, if you don't mind. Whatever you feel like, however you're.
Oh, I can't do. Oh,
Yeah.
Mark comes through.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's called Coyote.
Goodbye to the long days and goodbye to you. Even to the short ones and all the days through. Sit and reminiscing, must forget the ways, forget the ways, forget. Fate makes a man thirsty with thoughts of could be. A call from a coyote seems to agree. An ending transcending, I strain to see, strain to see a boy, a dream. Sunset uncertain with a crying song. No matter the darkness the night brings dawn. Accepted or rejected comes a new day. I must embrace the 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 new day.
That was really good. Is there anywhere that if they really enjoyed that song, they'd be able to hear?
There's a spot right next to Jason Mann's merch table where you can get some Jason Mann's music.
Crazy.
It's crazy. And the new Ode to a Roche.
Now,
vinyl.
I have another question for you. If, let's say hypothetically, that they were a fan of live music,
That's
is
right.
there a place where they could go hear you play songs like that live?
There's a post-concert concert on Sunday.
This
This
Sunday?
And rewind to Saturday, which is tomorrow. So
Yep.
fast forward today, rewind from Sunday.
Yep.
We're talking Saturday night special.
Saturday night special.
We're gonna do a song off the record.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this Sunday thing.
The Sunday thing is super special because it's got Richard Speight Jr. Doing some music off of his record, his two records. You got Mr. Jason Mann's doing music off of your 7 records, 8 records, 9 records. And then, yeah, it's super fun, super intimate. And we take requests. And I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
And what's it called?
Post-con concert. Is that right? Is that right? What is it? Post-con concert?
I think so.
Playing with the name.
I don't know.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Thank you all.
That's great.
Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Do you want to get played off the stage now? Is it time or?
I don't know. I assumed it was time. They're not coming out though.
What are you gonna play us a song?
Sing us another.
Sing us another.
No, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. That was really fun.